To make a traditional sourdough bread, we need to make a pre-ferment. So it's very easy to make, but it's taken about a week to ferment the flour, so then we can use it instead of yeast in baking of bread. So I've got some rye flour. This is a wholemeal rye flour, so this is 60 milliliters. There has to be same quantity of each. So first one is the flour, rye flour, and the same quantity of water. And this into the jar, and now I'm gonna mix it. So I'll stir it like with the spoon until it's well blended. So this is only the beginning. It's gonna take about 6 days to make the base for the bread, and tomorrow I will add the same quantity of water and rye flour. This has fermented for 6 days, and after 6 days it's ready. Every day I was adding equal amount of rye flour and spring water. So now I can smell it. It smells like it's fermented, so it's ready. I kept it wrapped with a kitchen towel just to make sure we have the right temperature inside. Let's start making the bread then. I've got a bucket, and into the bucket I'm gonna put probably half of it. Half of it should be around 300 grams. Oh, it smells lovely. I can tell straight away it's fermented and it's ready. So let's put this here. Not all of that. I will leave a little bit to make another bread later on. So this. And here I've got some flour, so we're gonna start from this one. This is Spelt flour, organic Spelt flour. It's high in protein, fiber, and very nutritious and very good. So about 400 grams, all of this. Another one will be, this is just the ordinary wholemeal bread flour, so about the same of that here. I guess that's enough, maybe a little bit more. Another 300 to 400 grams of flour. This one is a rye flour, so probably all of this, because we need rye flour. It's going to be a rye bread, so we need a lot of rye flour. A little bit of wholemeal rye flour as well. This is the base for the ferment, so I'm gonna put a little bit of that, not too much. And this one is just ordinary good bread flour, a little bit. Should be fine. Some mix, omega mix, some seeds. Pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, probably some, I don't know, some sesame seeds, bit of that. You can do without it, but I think it's much better if we put some seeds into the bread. Now the salt. For this amount of flour, we will need at least 4 teaspoons of salt. So let's put the salt. I'll put a little bit more just in case, never too much. And of course water, spring water, cold spring water. I don't know how much, but I guess about half a liter or 750 mils. We'll see as we go with blending. So now let's blend it. So the blending of this will take 15 to 20 minutes. So let's start that. 20 minutes of blending and it's like that now, slightly runny as you can see, but it should be like this. I've added about a liter of water into that and I guess it's fine now. So now this for 24 hours under the cloth in a warm place until it's risen, and tomorrow we will bake it. Okay, the dough has been rising in the bucket for at least 24 hours, and as you can see now it's at least double in size and it's ready to be put in the tins. I've got two tins here and they greased, and I put some baking paper on the bottom so it's gonna be easier to take the bread off when it's baked. And let's do it. We have to be very careful with the dough because the dough has got the bubbles, gas bubbles inside. We don't want to destroy them, so gently putting it into the tins. Okay, it's lovely, very nice. I hope it's gonna be enough of these tins. This one is done and the other one now. So 2 tins of bread, 2 loaves of bread. Okay, I need some help. I'm gonna help with my hand, but all the time being careful not to destroy the bubbles. 100% organic bread, no artificial raising agents, no yeast even, only fermented rye flour. Okay, this is fantastic. Some more dough. Yeah. And now this dough in the tins gonna rest for at least 3 hours. It's gonna rise a little bit as well, and I'm just gonna even the surface, the top of the bread with the spoon and a bit of cold water. So, as you can see, the bread has risen fantastically. It's very large. So now I'm gonna put it into the stove, wood fire stove. Let's open it. It's steaming up already. It's very hot. It's over 200 degrees. Might be too much, but let's hope not. Put some extra chips just to make sure we have enough of heat, but we'll see later. So let me put the bread in. One loaf of bread into the stove and another one. This one in as well. Might be slightly too hot. I'm gonna close it in a minute. Not yet. I'm gonna let it burn. I'm gonna let the wood burn down, and then. Yeah, now they're baking. I have to turn them around every 10 to 15 minutes just to make sure they don't burn. Are they looking okay? And they have to go like this for 55 to 65 minutes, around 200 degrees centigrade, and later on we'll see what's come out of it. One hour of baking, and this is how it looks now. The top very hard, looks like it's baked, and it's getting dark, so I'm gonna take it indoors and I'm gonna slice it when it cools down, probably tomorrow.